Alright, it's 1:30 p.m. Monday, May 15th, 2023, and I'm about to change the tire. So as you can see right here, we got a flat tire, and I'm going to change it to a spare so that we can get this to the garage. I have never changed a tire before, but we're about to do it. Alright, so first and foremost, we gotta release the spare from underneath the car, and to do that we gotta do this whole thing. Interesting. So righty tighty lefty loosey, right? So I'm gonna do that. Alright, so this should release the spare tire from underneath the car. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, there it is. There's the spare tire. Alright, let's see what this looks like. Okay, I need more slack. So here's the spare tire. Just gotta get that out, like so. And there you go. There's our spare tire. And then now we gotta winch that guy back up. So we'll turn this guy, and that should pull that rope back in. Cable. There it goes. Alright, so for this car we got lock nuts, and so we need to use this special lock nut piece here to undo the lock nut here, this guy. There you go. There you go. Alright, so my understanding is that we gotta loosen these nuts before we jack it so that we don't actually move the car while it's jacked up. So go ahead and loosen all of these nuts here. Oh God. Okay, good. Alright, so the next thing we gotta do is jack up this car. Alright, let's see what happens when we try to jack this guy up. Oh, shit. Jesus, I don't know if I'm doing this right. Alright, you can see that the tire is released off the ground here, and that's the height of the jack. So let's go ahead and get that wheel off. Okay. Alright, that's the final lock nut there. Oh goodness. Look at this spare on. Oh, God. Alright, just gotta get the nuts on. The key appears to not be to not tighten, these nuts until the wheel's back down on the ground. Otherwise, again, you can take it off the jack. We'll start by putting these nuts back on, just hand tight, and then we'll lower this car again. Alright, so these are all hand tight now. Alright, it is now Tuesday, May 16, 2023, and it's about 10:30 a.m. Looks like my journey here with the flat tire is not over, because it looks like that spare tire is a little bit flat. And so now I'm off to go get an air pump to see if I can inflate that tire back up to proper pressure. I figured I'd get that air pump. It's not too expensive, it's under $100. I figured I'd get that just because maybe it'll encourage us to keep our tires at proper pressures. And you know, I've never ever checked the pressure of my spare tire before, so maybe I'll inflate this spare tire. And you know, I got some bikes too that I can use that pump on. I think it's probably worthwhile having a pump at home. Yeah, so I'm gonna go get that, and then we have an appointment to get the tire changed at 5 p.m. today. So I'm hoping to get all this done before then. I've got other errands I gotta run. I'm gonna go print off some stuff for Tamron Lens educational rebate. And then I'll probably come back home and then do groceries later in the afternoon after lunch. So anyway, here we go. Alright, so we're back out here. I have this air pump here. Is it called a compressor? I don't know. Anyway, apparently it can be powered off of this cigarette lighter. Oh, we gotta go turn on the car now. You'll notice that the tire pressures are on the inside of the car here. So for the spare tire, it's gotta be 60 psi. Alright, let's turn on the car here. Alright, so I got the car accessory on. The engine is not on. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the cap on this valve stem. Oh, God, that was unnecessarily difficult, but we finally got that cap off. Oh, goodness. So this looks like a regular Schrader valve stem here. Do that. And we need to get to 60 psi. Alrighty, let's get started. So yeah, that spare tire was only about 6 psi, 7 psi. Thank goodness I got this pump. We're about 17, 18 psi now. I got to get up to 60. All right, so this thing has shut off. It automatically shuts off at 60 psi, the setting that I put in. So let's get this off now. There we go. And yeah, it looks much better. Let's get this back on. And there she is. I brought her to the tire garage and got it fixed up.